Hey girl. Sagittarius, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. I also do your general weekly readings as well for your zodiac sign, which I'll put a link to over here if you are interested and you enjoy my reading style from this reading. Now for this one, I'm going to be playing cards between you, the person, and the energy between you and your person, see what's going on, seeing your feelings, their feelings, and what have you. Also though, when it comes to this, you know your situation better than I do, right? Put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, so use your intuition. You'll know which side is which, right? I'm going to be speaking from this side being you and this side being your person, but you know, the roles could be reversed, so take that as you will. If you do enjoy this reading though, and you enjoy my reading style, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe because I do appreciate it so much because it does help out my channel a lot. So yeah, I would really appreciate that. Also, let me know in the comments below if you do get an aha moment from the cards, which one calls out to you the most. Let me know in the comments of like how it pertains to you in your life because that's how I keep up with you guys. So yeah, let's just jump into this reading now, Sagittarius. So for you, on your side of things, we have the Four of Fire. So you're like, I feel like you're in a pretty good mindset right now, Sagittarius. You're kind of just functioning off of just like, really wanting this connection. Like you're kind of looking, I feel like excitement is a word that I'm hearing here. The energy between you two is the Queen of Air. So things are starting to clear up, it seems like, between you and your connection. And then your person is the Ace of Fire. So they're starting to take action as well. Did I ever show you guys the Queen of Air? So yeah, let's get into this energy. So yeah, before I even look at the clarifiers for this, Sagittarius, what I'm getting from this is like, you're kind of just like, you're thinking long-term now, you're kind of like being hopeful about this connection. Your person's starting to take action on this, which I guess could explain why you're being hopeful on this perhaps. But, and then the Queen of Air shows that things are starting to clear up. So, and that could obviously just be because of some action being taken, but clarifiers could change up the story entirely, Sagittarius. Keep that in mind. So let's get into this. On your side of things, I did pull the clarifiers of the Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. So I do feel like there is a little bit of resistance here. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like your mindset overall, Sagittarius, your mindset overall is this Four of Fire, where it's like, this is what you're actively wanting to do, but there's some type of hesitation here. I don't know if it's like the fear of the unknown, right? We have the fear of the unknown clarifier, the High Priestess card. I don't know if you have like the fear of the unknown with this connection, maybe because you haven't been sure of it for a while now. So like now that this person's starting to like change their behaviors, like you kind of just don't know, like you're just like, okay, am I going to get sucked back in with this breadcrumbing perhaps, right? So I feel like there is kind of some type of like skeptical energy with this. I also feel like pulling a card here to see how this will blossoming. So work on being vulnerable, love is kind and gentle. So yeah, I do feel like for you, Sagittarius, there may be some type of resistance because it's like you're afraid of being vulnerable with this connection for whatever reason. This could be because of like past behaviors with this person. This could be pertaining to you know, past relationships, and like you're just having an issue with vulnerability. But I do feel like there's just like, because like there's like this hesitation of treading into new waters with this person and like really fully engaging yourself and being vulnerable because of this unknown. Like you're afraid something might be revealed with this person, or something will come out in you, or perhaps maybe Seven of Wands comes here. Maybe you'll feel like like you engaging with this person somehow is going to get the disapproval of other people if that's relevant in your life. Regardless, it's almost as if like it feels like there's like this looming anxiety over this connection that you have, even though it's like you overall want it. You overall want this connection, but there's like some type of resistance going on here. It's interesting. And I kind of feel like it's just like an overthinking nature. Now, for some of you guys, I do feel like it's a little bit of like fear in you getting in your head, if I'm going to be honest. You're getting in your head about some past pain. And it's just one of those like, it's one of those things I feel like you have to overcome with this. It's like, you kind of have to, regardless of what this person does, Sagittarius, it's not going to do anything if you don't choose to be vulnerable. So let's get into their side of clarifiers. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords upright, and then the Two of Cups. I'm going to hold them up all upright so you can see them. So on their side of things, and keep in mind this is based off the Ace of Fire. So again, their intentions on things is that they want to go forward with this connection, but because there's like this, there's like, again, like almost like a hesitation on both sides right now. This Knight of Fire coming in, or Knight of, well, I guess it is technically Fire, Knight of Wands coming in, there's almost like, when it is inverted like this, they're almost like, maybe they're catching on to your energy. And I know, Sagittarius, for a while now, you've been having this experience of mirroring each other. But it's like, for this person, like, it's almost like they were starting to go forward and then some type of setback. Now, the setback may not even have to deal with you as well, because we do have the Awakening card coming in for them. So they may be just going through like some type of setback that's in their personal life. Knight of Swords and Two of Cups. Like, they want this connection though, but it's almost as if like, it feels like almost that they're close to giving up on this as well. I don't know why. Like, just with this Knight of Swords, it's almost like I kind of associate this energy with kind of just being on edge energy, where it's just like they don't know what to do, but they have like, you know, like it's like it's more dangerous to have like a shaky person with a gun, because it's like they just will, y'all get the reference I'm trying to make, right? It's just like, so they're just like on edge with something, either like highly stressed, and when you're highly stressed, you just don't make the best decisions. You make rash decisions, and like maybe in the midst of being overwhelmed, they just cut everything out because they're in like a hermit energy if they are going through an awakening process. But overall, they do want this good outcome with you. So let's get into this middle energy between you two. We have Queen of Air. This is talking about things starting to clear away. So I do feel like as this connection goes on, you guys are going to start understanding each other more. You're going to, because maybe this is just like an energy of like misinterpretation, because Ten of Swords coming in as like the main energy between you two, I do feel like it's just like it's almost like two highly stressed, highly anxious filled people when it comes to this connection. Like, both of you guys are just nervous in this connection because of maybe like past pains of like whatever, and you're just both on edge, and you're just like waiting for the other person to put down their guard, but at the same time they don't want to put down their guard because they don't want to be vulnerable. Like, it's like almost like a case of neither party wants to be truly vulnerable, but they both want this. But I can't help, like, I don't know, with this energy, it does feel like that they started doing something, started going towards you, but at some point they just started shutting down. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if it's because of your energy, maybe, Sagittarius, maybe you're not being quite being open up towards them because like you're not being vulnerable. You would know this obviously, but if it's not, like, if you're trying to be, if you haven't been dropping subtle hints and you've been obvious about it, maybe then it is probably something to do with them, that they're just going through some type of awakening process. If it's not, then I feel like they're just in waking up to the process that they need to take action in terms of this connection and start pursuing you if they, and like start taking the connection seriously if they truly want it. So the clarifiers I pulled for the Queen of Air is the Four of Swords, Five of Swords, and then the Queen of Coins. So this is a beautiful story. This is a beautiful story of two individuals, like, because this is energy between you guys. It's like both of you guys are healing from something. You're healing and moving on from past things. And dare I say, like, maybe for, like, I don't know, I just keep getting like this looming message in my head of where it's like this connection somehow like calls, brings tension into your lives in some type of way. Not like long-term tension, but it just feels like through you guys connecting, like it kind of makes life difficult a little bit, or like there's like an adjustment, uncomfortable period with other facets of your life that you have to kind of move away from. Maybe that's obviously going to be for a specific few people, but it's kind of been like something that's been popping up in my head. Queen of Coins coming in with the Knight of Water finally for the ending of this reading is like, you guys are both, long story short, Sagittarius, you guys are both trying to pursue this like stable energy where it's like you both feel good in this connection. I do feel like this is like one of those times of where it's like you kind of have to just like ride it out a little bit more, you know, invest some more energy into this connection. Seven of Pentacles, you know, like, you know, add some TLC to your crops and you'll have a better harvest, right? You'll be able to be a lot more content with this connection. Nine of Cups. So this is kind of like put some more energy into this, add some more TLC to this connection, Sagittarius. Figure out what's going on with them, but don't internalize it, because it's like they do want this, and I kind of feel like you still want this. So if it's like, if you both want this, take the energy towards like nurturing this a little bit more, because you guys will truly be happy in this. I just feel like you both have to do some healing on your own ends, and be, again, learn to start being vulnerable with this person, and realize that it's okay to be vulnerable. But Sagittarius, that's the reading that I have for you. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, if it was and you enjoyed my reading style, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe. But until next time, Sagittarius, I love you so much. Bye.